For the first time in many years, Sri Lankan refugees are returning home from India by ferry. At the port of Tuticorin in the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu, 15 families are getting ready to embark on an overnight journey to Colombo. Many of them fled their homeland 20 years ago. Selvarani arrived in India in 1990 with her 3 daughters and 2 sons. A third son was born in India. The whole family is excited and anticipating their future.
இதுவரைக்கும் இந்தியாவில் வாழ்ந்த வாழ்க்கைக்கும் இலங்கையில் வாழப்போகிற வாழ்க்கைக்கும் நினைச்சா எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. தாய்நாட்டுக்கு போகிறது ஒரு சந்தோஷமும் இருக்குது 20 வருஷம் கழிச்சு. பட் ஸ்டடீஸ் எல்லாம் இந்தியாவில் பண்ணதால் பட் எப்படி மாற்றங்கள் இருக்கும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு ட்ரீம்ஸ் இருக்குது.
Late evening, the families experience their last moments on Indian soil. In less than 24 hours, they will be reunited with those they left behind during the years of conflict. For the younger ones, Sri Lanka is an unknown country to be discovered for the first time.
I think that going home is always a happy event for refugees when they choose to go home, and for them to be able to go home to meet their families, to reunite with their families, and to start their lives again with all they have been able to get together all these years. And not only they're taking a lot of luggage, but also they accumulated a lot of education, for instance, a lot of knowledge. Some of them they have been able even to go to university, and so they're hoping to really go back and start a new life and contribute to their own country.
Some of them scared, being afraid of not knowing what is back there.
Of course, because after 20 years for some they were born here. They have never been to Sri Lanka, so it's really a new life is starting for them. And so there is a lot of unknowns, and they are hoping that everything will be for the best. But of course there is some anxiety. It's normal, but we are there to accompany them, to reassure them, and with our colleagues in Sri Lanka, we will be with them to make sure things go all right.
So far this year, the UNHCR has repatriated almost 1,500 Tamil refugees exclusively by plane. After this trial, refugees are expected to return home by ferry on a weekly basis. 300 more expect to return to Sri Lanka by the end of the year.